I've got a problem. Every time I open my phone to go to YouTube Studio just to check my subscriber count or viewership, I get sucked into YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and sometimes Instagram Reels, but not really though. Come on, who's watching Instagram Reels? So to combat this little issue I got, it's a big issue. What if I make my YouTube subscribers and viewership just be there, just be present at all times? So I came up with this plan. In order to stop using my phone as much, I'm gonna make a separate display using an ESP32 to just show me my subscribers and viewership at any given moment in time. That way, I don't have to doom scroll or have the risk of doom scrolling.
That's so funny. What?
But instead, I can just glance over and still be productive for the rest of the day. I just have to make a platform that the ESP32 is gonna sit on, but I just don't wanna put it on my desk because my desk is quite clustered and very nasty.
So I started off by making a 3D model of the entire thing, which would just be a solid piece of the case where the display itself, a couple buttons, and an LED indicator for the battery percentage is going to sit in. And the inside of the case would be where the battery charging port would be mounted and all the cables and whatnot. I don't really care what it's going to look like on the inside because, to be realistic, no one's going to actually open this thing, so I just have to make it functional.
Okay, so this is what I have so far, right? We have the main area that the screen's gonna be for the ESP32. The ESP32 is gonna be inside this enclosure, and we're gonna have a battery as well inside this little space. So I put a lot of room, like a lot of room for the battery in there, as well as its charging port that's gonna be around this area. You can see the whole, yeah, right there. That's where the charging port's gonna be. The battery's gonna be right there. ESP32 and the screen are gonna be in this region right here. I'm not too worried about the cable management and everything because it's gonna be closed off. It's gonna be very far away from people's sight because enclosed area. And then we have a space right here that's going to be the touch button so the screen can turn on and off. And then we have two switches here. One's the main switch that will show us the battery percentage, and then the other switch will turn the actual system on. Those are the two areas that those switches are going to be. We have our little sneaky logo right there, battery percentage like meter thing that's going to go over here. So I prototyped the casing in two different materials. The first one being silk PLA, and this one's more brittle and didn't really bridge properly in some of the areas, and I didn't really like the way it looked. But I initially chose it because I wanted the color palette to stay the same, so a white casing for the white disc. But this one's one that printed a little bit better, and it also has a little glossy look, and I was like, you know what, might as well use this one because it's structurally sound. It doesn't look pretty plain as this one would look if I mounted it on the desk. So the next part we have to do is the entire wire loom for this thing. So that's going from the battery chargers to the ESP32 and the display and all the sensors and whatnot, and then put them in this case to then let it program and then mount it on the desk. So that's all for the video, and I really like making this little thing. There's so many opportunities to change this thing into something else. Like, I can make this thing display quite literally anything.